Hey guys, it's Siobhan with Decade and Beyond. This is going to be an energy update for the Libra full moon and the spring equinox, which we're currently on right now. So we had the full moon last night, and it was really, really powerful. I was feeling pretty worn out, but I'm going through a lot of big changes right now, which ties in with what I'm going to talk about for the spring equinox. So we're currently in the middle of a portal. So this portal opened probably around the 18th, which marks the 1 year anniversary when I first experienced this huge wave of energy that came in. I felt it on March 18th, 2018. I was lying in bed and it was as if I saw like this sort of smoke coming around the room, around my bed, and then I felt these tingles start at the crown chakra, so at the top of my head, and then work their way down through my body. And as the tingles spread through my body, as this wave of energy was entering into my energy system, everything felt like it was vibrating. Like my body felt like it was vibrating super, super fast. I started to feel really, really light and almost as if I was being lifted up off the bed. And then I experienced this overwhelming joy. I started crying because I'd never felt that level of joy before, and I was just so happy and full of love. And it was unlike anything I've ever experienced. So that was the first wave. This marks, it's been 2 days and a year since that happened. And if you watched my last video of an energy update from February 28th and March 1st, where I explained all about the solar flare and the electromagnetic field shifting and how that affects the energy of us collectively and individually, then you'll know that this is starting to happen again. So this is the second wave. It's slightly different than the first one because we've become acclimated to it, or to those of us who are sensitive to it. To those of you who don't feel anything or didn't feel anything, just know that there's many factors that go into determining whether you'll feel it or not. One of them is your level of sensitivity. The other is your consciousness level, where you're at, where your body's at. So at a mental and a physical level, if you can handle it without feeling any symptoms, that's great. Or it could be that you're not quite to that point where you can consciously deal with integrating it. You'll be integrating it at a subconscious level either way, but it may not be that your hardware is quite there yet, which is fine because everybody's on different cycles. We're all on different cycles. So trying to get everything to line up all at once, it just doesn't work that way. But basically what's happening is that there's, first of all, the Schumann resonance has shot through the roof, 150 hertz, which is max. Like it pretty much maxed out from all of these waves of energy coming in. So these are photonic waves of energy, these are gamma waves, these are activation waves, solar flares, electromagnetic frequencies, natural electromagnetic frequencies, all of that good stuff. So this is a lot going on right now energetically, and this is a lot going on at a collective consciousness level as well. So what does the spring equinox hold? Well, it's the beginning of the new age. It's the golden age. It's the rising of the divine feminine energy within us all, not just women, but the divine feminine energy, which is the magnetic energy, and the divine masculine energy is becoming more balanced, which is the electrical energy. So we have these two poles shifting. And how that relates is the left hemisphere and right hemisphere of the brain are becoming more harmonically balanced. This is also causing the heart and the brain to become entrained together in a more harmonious and balanced way as well. And what that's doing is that it's actually correcting the tilt, the axis of the earth. So when people say pole shift, it's not that the poles are switching position, it's that it's going from leaning like this to being straight up so that it's not going to be continually thrown off its balance. So I could go into all that and the moon and everything like that and why the moon was positioned there to correct the axis of the earth, but I won't do that right now because I just want to talk about this new beginning that we're being ushered through right now. We are in this portal, and for those people who are awake and aware, use your conscious intention to manifest walking through the gateway. Because the portal's open, but you have to be the one to take the steps to go through the gateway. You can't just stand there at the edge of the portal and expect everything to happen for you. It does take your conscious participation, and that takes your intention. It does take a leap of faith. So I love this card because she's got her wand risen above her, showing that she's ready to manifest. She's trusting the divine process and she's walking on her path. But it's beautiful because number one, she has wings. So even if she did fall, she could fly. And number two, there's a net beneath her. So from this perspective, we know that she's safe. But in her eyes, because she can't see that, she doesn't know that she's safe, and therefore it's a leap of faith. So this is how it relates to us, in that we don't see that we have wings to fly. We don't see that we have angels and guides and our higher selves and all of this protection and all of this support around us. We don't see that. We're very limited in our perspective. We can only see what's directly in front of us. And for those out there who are gifted and who can feel extrasensory or see extrasensory, you can see even more. But even still, we're limited by this physical experience that we've chosen for ourselves. And the whole purpose for choosing this limited physical experience is to reconnect with our faith, with our trust, because that's the only way that we can really prove our unconditional faith, trust, and love, is to have it tested in this way. So take that leap of faith. Do what your heart is calling you to do. Not what you logically think is right, but what your heart knows is right. Trust your intuition. If that means that you have to leave a situation that's draining you, do it. If that means that you have to walk away from people that are taking advantage of you or being cruel to you or mean to you or belittle you in any way, then do it. If that means that you have to start something new that's scary, it could be really scary, do it. Because your courage and your bravery in this portal will be rewarded. Whatever you set forth upon at this most auspicious time will come to fruition. You will be provided the abundance because you've proven your faith and your trust and your love. All right, guys, so I just wanted to hop on here really quick with that energy update. If you guys are feeling any symptoms right now, just take it easy. It can present as dizziness, feelings of anxiety, or that something's a little bit off. It can be a little bit, you could feel really tired and worn out. You could have tons of energy. Everybody's different, but just respect what your body's asking you for at this time. If you need to sleep for 15 hours, then do it. If you need to take a day off and stay inside, do it. If you need to go out and walk in nature and take your shoes off and sit in the grass, do it. Whatever your intuition is telling you, and especially as it relates to nutrition for your body, exercise, and your thought processes, please do listen to your intuition, because it is your higher self attempting to guide you so that you can get through this portal with more ease. All right, so that's pretty much it. And I also wanted to mention that I'm having a spring equinox special, which is a 3-card reading. So you ask me one question via email, and I will pull 3 cards for you and send the information, the write-up, back via email with the picture of the 3 cards. And it's only $22.22 because 22 is the number of faith and trust. And it's also about balance and manifesting. It's the master builder number. So we are building this new reality. So yeah, reach out to me if you guys would like this spring special reading, or if you would like a full reading. All of the information is in the description box below. Just shoot me an email and we will get that going for you. I can't wait to help you guys, interact with you guys, and support you on your journey, because that's what I'm here for. And as I support you, I rise up as well. So how do you lift others up? Or how do you rise? By lifting others up. That's what I meant. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.